am Dumbledore.
Lord Voldemort.
Professor Snape.
Dobby.
And this is Harry Potter, like you've never heard it before.
Harry Potter, the full cast audio editions. Listen on Audible.
All right, I am back. Hello, hello. Okay, let me find the draft for this, and we'll get going. No, they didn't do they forgot to do it in one big fearless draft. Looks like they followed the rules though, so I don't see any repeat champs here. From a quick survey, although I don't know what this champ was supposed to be. All right. Let me go ahead and get opened here. Make sure I got them in the right order. Yes, I do. Okay. Let me open the stream up, then we'll get going. Aren't you supposed to be working? Old too, no kidding. Okay. I don't know why these teams are called. Why this team is called DMX. I'm pretty sure it's PDX, but we'll go ahead and get into it. Okay. This game was played on Thursday, and it was a very good series, so I just wanted to make sure it got casted before it got forgotten about, so go ahead and get it done. You go ahead and see the pick bands here. Sivir, Wukong Soraka, Poppy. This is supposed to be Mundo, but draft little things. Nyla, Mordekaiser, Olaf, Azir, and Lysandra. Okay. Hey, Confetti, welcome. All right. Let's go ahead and get into it. You have 2 other series to cast tonight? I don't know about that. I don't know about that one, friend. And here we go. Imagine casting 5 NORD games today. That would be crazy.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Is there 2 others? Is there another series being played today that I don't remember? I know that NORD versus CRs tonight. Is there another one? When in Rome versus DOT. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Okay, I'll probably grab one of them. I don't know if I'll grab both. But we'll see. I'll probably grab when in Rome versus Dot, to be honest. But we'll see. And this is a watch party, so this series was played already, so we can kind of fast forward through some of the slower bits, thankfully. All right. Junglers are going to both start tops or opposite sides here, starting red buff. Shouldn't you be practicing leading up to your game, Eric? I didn't really have time to look at it. Which of these comps do I like better? I really like the... oh, hold on. That's not correct. I really like the Olaf pick. I think Olaf has the potential to do a lot of work against this team. It just depends on if he's tanky enough. 900 Slime's getting the early all-in on the Olaf. He can build a... Ooh. Okay. I feel like he could have probably pressed that a little bit more, but... As my Latch Coast said, why practice? I don't remember that. I did not hate practice. It's just impossible to get people to show up for it. Two's bot lane practice last season was ARAM. Well, yeah. Well, that's warm-up. That's a bit different. Warm-up's just to get your hands ready and stuff. Practice is like actually playing together as a team, which I don't know if we ever really did that last season. We might have done it like once or twice, but that is something I've had a very hard time getting my teams to do over the seasons. Nice early gank there by the Mundo. First blood going over to said Mundo. Practicing is for losers. I wish. If it was, my team's season would look a lot better. Or my team's record would look a lot better this season. I mean, Eric, it helps that we were winning every game. I don't know how much practice we really needed last season. Bit of a fight breaking out here in the river. Yanami has not quite switched to the PDX branding yet, so she kind of sticks out a little bit. Ooh. Z positioning very aggressively on the Soraka. I like it. Getting there. Where Dahaz at? I don't know. Where is Huzzy? Ooh, nice stun by the Poppy there. Is that enough to get a kill? No, Soraka will be able to escape. And Poppy will she go down and return? No. I feel like Nyla probably could have gone for that, but she probably would have died afterwards, so probably a good idea to let it go. I feel like Nyla should be bad against Sivir, because Sivir's just too mobile. Sivir just runs too fast for Nyla to get on top of, and she could probably spell shield the pull as well if she times it well. So I feel like that should be a hard matchup for Nyla. But that's just my intuition. I've never played it myself. So not for nothing, as a Juggernaut enjoyer, I'm getting real sick of fucking Sivir. The champion's just annoying. One thing to know about this matchup in top lane is that because of the cast time of the Mordekaiser ulti, Olaf can reactively ult in response to not get more ulted, but he can't ult after the fact to escape. He has to ult before he gets taken into the death realm. So, something important to note in that 1v1. Yes, I know. Shut up, Eric. You know that. You're an Olaf player. A lot of people don't know that. Besides, you could teach them Olaf mechanic or Olaf strats, like how the best Olaf item is Medjai's. Speaking of the best strat, nice lane gank here by Wukong, and that's going to force out the flash and the ulti from Sivir. But they should both be fine here. Just react. I'm just saying, if you're watching for it, you should be able to reactively ult before the Wukong or the Mortal pulls you in. And now double counter gank coming in by both jungler, both the jungle and the mid lane here. And wait, hold on. I got very confused about what happened on this play. Okay, so both mid laners show up. Got it. Poppy doesn't end up going down, and now the fight's just very split here. Not quite able to finish off the Sivir there, and now he's going to go to the Mundo. I do react. Yes, you do, Eric, because you're a really good player. Meanwhile, in the top lane, did he react? Let's see it. He just popped ult early. Well, there you go. That's also one way to do it. Just pop ult ahead of time. Then Mortal does nothing. So, nice solo kill there for JWM. And Fleets of Warfare secured here for NORD. Or no, for PDX, sorry. Holy Spell Shield. I believe that she Spell Shielded the Alessandra ultimate, and that's why she lived. I'm not going to go back and check, but I'm assuming that's why. I'm pretty sure I saw that happen. Meanwhile, Olaf getting happy plate time up in the top lane. It's my favorite time as a top laner. You can just stand there and whack for plates. And Mundo off to a great start, which is really not what you want to see if you're NORD. Mundo's weakness is his early game, so if he gets kills early, oh boy, prepare yourself. NORD going to go ahead and grab those grubs, which the camera doesn't want to show us, but they are grabbing them. What's up, Chaos? Welcome. Were you able to get any of that LP back that we lost after I ran it down to that Alawi? Ooh, and there we go. Mord ulti got the ult off in time, so Olaf should lose here. Hold on. Did he not have W? Oh, he didn't have W. That's why he's playing it. That's why he's playing it passively. Okay, I'm like, I feel like Mord should just win that, but he opts to kite out the Olaf a little bit. I feel like, okay, yeah, he just kites out the Olaf ulti, because the Olaf ulti does get stats as well. Yes? Yeah. 47 AD. Okay. I was Emerald 1 when we started, ended Emerald 3 with 0 LP, now Emerald 2. Ah, the Emerald Seesaw. I know it well. PDX is going to go ahead and grab Dragon here. Gets it no problem. Mundo Heartsteel already. 10 minutes. That's tough. About a 1K goal lead here for PDX so far. Mundo kind of asserting dominance here in the jungle. Gets the Wukong ulti. Soraka has the ulti to save him. I was gonna say I duoed like 3 or 4 games with my Backusaur last night. We won all of them, so I can only conclude that he's a better jungler. So, sorry, Chaos. That's the only possible explanation. Oh, here comes the all-in top lane. I feel like Mort just wins this even against the Olaf ulti. If Mort lands one more Q, he wins this fight. Yep, indeed he does. Goes for the flash Q. PDX is a perma pre-made team. So they, for whatever reason, they all add the PDX to their. They all get name changes to add to their name whenever they're on PDX for some reason. I don't know why. You are casting us versus When in Rome tonight, right? Probably yes. That is the tentative plan. Niners Slash is kind of fighting him off even without using ulti. That's wild. Also, I'm noticing that he rushed Seeker's arm guard, which is a very interesting choice for a Mordekaiser. I don't think I've ever seen that. I guess it kind of makes sense against Olaf, but I think I'd probably still rather just have the stats. Oh, he manages to get the ulti off on Mundo, but dies to the cleaver afterwards anyway. So I think you need to be a little more assertive getting that ulti on Mundo, so that didn't happen. But he might not have been able to do it anyway. Mundo's got flash, all that good stuff. But yes, you can change your name in League, and all the PDX members at the start of the season, they change their name to PDX and then their name. But Yanami is new. That's why she doesn't have it like the others do. Nerf Mordekaiser. True. Mordekaiser 2 OP. Ooh, nice stun there by Poppy, but it's all a ruse to get a gank in for the Wukong. Wukong able to get in there on the Sivir, and Soraka able to kite out. And Poppy will eventually go down here as well, I assume. Although he's going to make him be Oh! 2 flashes of him coming out, and now an all-in the top lane. And Olaf comes out ahead. Let's go ahead and see this whole fight here. There's some more because our TP's in, but he doesn't have ultimate. And Olaf pops his ulti, and Olaf's got Stridebreaker. So he's got full item here. And Mordekaiser are going to use Zanya's here, but that not quite. Oh no, and the Q misses! Oh no! Tragedy! Olaf comes out ahead. I keep forgetting to get Sever. She seems fun. That's your definition of fun. For sure. The running around really fast part is fun, I'll give you that. About 2K gold lead here for PDX. Plus feats of strength already, so pretty solid early game for them. What did you just call you? The Calamity, sir. Ooh, nice gank on the Lissandra. Gonna get her E canceled. That's the flash. And they're gonna keep going. Ult yourself, but will that be enough to save her? No. Soraka coming in to help just in case. Alright, Dragon coming up here. PDX well in position. They should be able to get this no problem, and indeed they will. And another 1v1 in the top lane. Neither of these laters have Grievous Wounds yet, which is a real mistake in my opinion. Ooh, nice Zanya's by Mordekaiser, and that's going to be enough to stall out the Olaf ulti and then ult him in return. Okay, I see the vision of the Zanya's purchase. You just counter Olaf ult that way. Makes sense. Makes sense. I see it. I see the vision. I'd still like to see Grievous Wounds on them, though. Especially Mordekaiser. You're going to need it against both Olaf and Mundo. So get that Oblivion Orb. PDX going to go ahead and grab the Gonna go ahead and grab the Rift Herald here, and now the fight's gonna break out. Mordekaiser trying to raid boss his way over here, help Lysandra, but not quite able to. Wukong's finally here, but manages to get one on the back end, but now Mordekaiser gonna have going down. Have top players have more action? Yeah, both top players want to fight. It's very unusual we get a beer league where beer league match where both top laners want to fight it out, but this is one of them. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, Nyla's just going to go ahead and give Sivir the business here. And Sivir very much greeds her ulti and just could have easily popped it and ran away from that, but opts not to. So, nice solo kill there by Steven Chet. Mundo kind of just lying in wait for someone in the top lane. Oh, and Mordekaiser does get the Oblivion Orb. Well done. Thank you for listening, 900 Slimes in the past. Very good. That will make that matchup much more manageable. And the Mundo as well. You can probably just walk up and take this tower. No, maybe not. I was going to say maybe you can walk up and take this tower, but no. Another fight breaking out here in the top lane. Mordekaiser just saving it. I think he wins if both of them don't ult. I bet that's what he's betting on, it seems to be, but he doesn't seem to be correct. Ooh, very nice Zanya, or ult timing, but he saved his ulti, but it was too late, and Olaf just, he beats him down with the experimental hex plate. Ooh. He got the hex plate first, so he wins. All right, fair enough. Well played by JWM, taking advantage of that power spike there. Is Nyla's caught out here? No, she's going to be able to escape for now, but Wukong kind of getting caught out here by Azir, taking tons of damage, and he's going to end up going down here. Now a bit of a fight going down. Mundo trying to get his heart still stacked. Ooh, misses the stun on the Lysandra on the wall, and now the fight's going to turn. I don't know if they actually have the damage to make this play happen, though. Nice double root by Lysandra, and then into the ulti. Lots of damage coming in. Mundo doing his best to tank, but his team has really no follow-up. Meanwhile, in the top lane, does Olaf get caught here with nothing? He sure does. He's not paying attention. And, yeah, Mordekaiser's going to go ahead and win that one, no problem. If Olaf doesn't have ulti, he definitely doesn't win, so tough. Yeah. Lots of fighting this game, but 4K gold lead here for PDX. Doing well so far. About to get third dragon here by the looks of it. However, NORD says not so fast. They're going to push their way in. They don't have a smite here, though, so I don't know if they can realistically contest. Mundo is going to secure the dragon, but he will go down in response. Huge shutdown going over to the Nyla. Mordekaiser trying his best to carry here while Soraka tries to heal. It keeps him up. No! Goes down before taking down the Azir, but Wukong is here, and that's going to be enough to finish off the Azir. And somehow Soraka ends up stealing that kill. Nice 700 gold shutdown for her. Oh my god. Man, casting team fights is harder than playing them. That was okay. That looked weird, but I guess it was just Poppy Flash. Okay. Gold lead has closed a bit, but on soul point here for PDX, so they're still in a very good spot. Obviously, their team scales very, very well. Azir, Sivir, Mundo, so they're in a good spot. It's going to break out here in the jungle. Now is going to get caught out, but she kind of manages to turn it a little bit. She's still alive somehow, and that stalls long enough for the Wukong to get in there. She does eventually go down, but now the rest of the fight is broken out. Nice ult by Azir, but Soraka able to escape, at least for the moment. And Mordekaiser beats Mundo in the death realm, so he is very, very large and in charge, but can he keep the Soraka safe? He's trying his best, holding off both of them while Soraka's helping him out. Oh, tragic X miss there by the Olaf, and he's going to go down. And Ward kind of flexing his muscles this game. Even though he's died 7 times, he's still very, very strong. And Mundo, a great target to steal stats from because of just how many raw stats Mundo gets. Oh, little BM there from 900 Slimes, something he is... It wasn't a BM, it was bait. Look at that, he's still doing it. 900 Slimes, very good BM there, and now Poppy's going to go for the kill, not quite able to get it. Quality BM / bait there by 900 Slimes. I'd really like to see Mordekaiser go for Leandris here with that Haunting guys. There's a lot of HP to burn through on this PDX team, and I think you need all the help you can get in that regard. So, but the magic, yeah, and that is indeed what he goes, so thank you, 900 Slimes. Double kudos to 900 Slimes for building the right stuff this game. The Grievous Wounds starting to come in for the other side as well. Two sources of it for PDX, although they're going to go ahead and get caught out here. Sivir going to have to flash away, and she is not going to be able to escape. So, oh! No, she's eventually going to go down here, but now the fight's breaking out. Poppy gets separated. Wukong's eventually going to catch her. Nice, cute little attempt at dodge there. Meanwhile, on this side, Mordekaiser just asserting dominance over this in these team fights right now. With the help of that Soraka, he's basically unkillable. Plus the Nile helping out as well. I mean, look at that. 1,100 damage already from Leandris in just one little skirmish there. So, big value. And just for the time of the 4th Dragon Cup as well, so NORD going to go ahead and deny this. They've closed the goal gap as well, so actually not a bad spot. They've kind of stopped the bleeding, kept the game in a stable state, so well done to them. You really need Grievous Wounds on his ear, because he's got that all that AoE and that ulti. Definitely should have an Oblivion Orb. We don't want to rely on just Sivir to do it. Mordekaiser are going to go ahead and fight Olaf here in the bot lane. Gets the ulti off in time. Olaf failing the reaction check. And then more Zhonya's for some reason. I don't know why. He was definitely going to just win that. So I guess he got spooked. And then Olaf pops his ghost there at the end for no reason and dies. So interesting plays on both sides there. Mundo has hit that vaulted level 16. Bit of a catch here on Azir. Nice ulti. Ooh. Hold it. Does it work like that? So today I learned you can Poppy E people into a Azir wall to stun them. Huh. He's using Zadius' time on Olaf. Well, he didn't have to. He was winning anyway. He would have just won. Normally I would agree with that logic, but he had already just won anyway. He actually almost let Olaf get away by doing that. PDX kind of chasing the stragglers here. No, Mordekaiser are here to help, and they definitely kind of need him for these team fights to be playable. Because he's so much of he's their front line and their main DPS right now. Yeah, did Poppy go ahead and run down? Can she escape? Yes. Darius Slimes, nice triple pull there, but no ulti available yet, so he has to back off. Gonna go ahead and PDX going to go ahead and move on to Otacon here. Grab it, no problem. Nice grab there.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
And now Slime's going for an old flankaroonie here. Ooh. Nice pick by the Lissandra. Going to take down the Azir. And now NORD going to move on to Baron here. That should be a pretty easy get. I don't think that PDX can contest this without Azir. That doesn't mean they're not going to try. 900 Slime's doing his best to keep Mundo away from the pin. He does. That will be Baron going over to NORD. 900 Slime's popping the ulti just to get the Mundo passive off, but the fight breaks out, and obviously they have the numbers advantage and Baron, so they're going to win this rather easily. And that will be a 4-for-1 and Baron in favor of PDX. Huge play, or in favor of NORD. Huge play for them. They're taking control of this game. I'm just now noticing the bot lane for PDX is 0-13, which is not great. Not great indeed. It's tough to win when your bot lane is 4K gold behind. Not impossible, but it's tough. Next dragon coming in here. PDX still on Soul Point, but I don't know if they can realistically contest here. Although, they're taking actually a lot of poke damage. Those Mundo Cleavers hurt. They're going to try to get in. Blitzbright's going to go in. He's going to have to ult Mordekaiser away because he's in the Death Realm, and now the rest of the fight's going to break out. Oh, no, wait, he wasn't in the Death Realm. Oh, I'm so confused by what's happening. But the fight's going out, and Nyla has reached her 3-item power spike, so she does big damage now as well. And they win the fight pretty easily and secure the dragon, so NORD's still in a great spot. Mundo got his passive, but he will not escape. 900 Slimes went and got the Medjais, and that was a good choice because he's already got an extra 10 stacks on it. He's up to 580 AP without Zanya's. Ooh, nice flash Q. Nice flash Q by Mord. Sivir failed the spell shield reflex check and did not block the damage. So that's 1,067 damage right on her head, and she ends up going down. Yeah, now her Slimes just kind of make, he struggled a bit in lane, but ever since then he has been dominating this game. So very well played to Mr. Slimes. And NORD looks like they're going for the end here, but it might be a little risky, especially with Lissandra not here. And Olaf's going to go ahead, or Mord's going to go ahead and just walk him down. They managed to get on the Azir. And that will indeed be game here for NORD in game one. Well played to them. Yes, and well done to NORD. Congratulations for them in game one. And we'll get right on to game two. All right. Hold on here. PDX and NORD. Oh, I still have CR written on there, don't I? Whoops. Whoopsie. There we go. Sorry, NORD, I didn't mean to disrespect you. Nice win in game one. All right. They are going to keep the same sides here. Interesting. Usually when teams lose game one on blue side, they take red game two, but not this time. Let's go ahead and look at the pick here. Nautilus first pick. Sona Xayah bot lane right away. Okay. Jhin Diana for PDX. Very scary for Nightmare. Very good Diana player. Echo and Cho'Gath. Who knows where they're going to go? Presumably one of them is going to go top lane. Or jungle, rather. No, I guess it's a buy jungle, so it's an Echo mid. You don't see that very often these days. Okay. And then set top. And then Xerath mid to round out the comp here for PDX. Last pick, Vi. That's an interesting choice for NORD having your last pick for jungle, but that is what they have opted to do. All right. Let's go ahead and get into it. I forgot to do summoner check last game, so I'll trust they all did the correct thing and didn't disappoint me. Interesting summoners here. Dark Harvest Echo's an interesting choice. I think they usually go Hail Blades, right? But other than that, everything looks pretty standard. Dark Harvest Jhin, going for the more aggressive killing build instead of the more kitey fleet footwork build. No lifesteal in his runes here, so that might be a problem later on in the game if he doesn't have any sustain. So we'll see how that goes. All right, here we go. Both junglers starting top side this time. I imagine both of them will probably just be full clearing here. Both of their early ganks, not great. Seed going ahead and spamming his music playing emote on Silent Night Sona. Because she plays Christmas music on this skin and doesn't talk because it's Silent Night Sona. Ooh, Steven Check gonna go ahead and get caught out here, but they don't quite have the damage to finish him off. Bit of an invade going on here in the bot lane. Gonna find Vi. Nightmare already done, or Diana already done with her clear way before Diana, so they're able to go ahead and invade with the Nautilus. Oh, Vi's gonna go ahead and get a jump on here. Does manage to secure the camp. It ends up going down, but so does Nautilus in return. And now Diana trying her best to win this 1v2 here in the bush. Does manage it. Oh, and they get all of them, so that's going to be a triple kill down the bot lane for PDX. Another good start for them, getting the feat of warfare here. Yeah, I think in that situation, if you are What's Up Doe, you got to just concede your camp there and not try to force the issue. Because Diana's a level ahead of you, their bot lane is pro, you just have to give it. You don't suck your team into a fight anyway. Unless your bot lane is way ahead, which they were not. So, tough. About a 1k gold lead here already for PDX. Set gonna go ahead and get ganked here. My goodness, actually almost manages to kill the Vi. 1v2 like that, that's crazy. Look like we might see a gank here in the bot lane. No, the Nala hook barely misses. And that's kind of baits him into the Diana here. But she's only level 5, no ulti combo yet. However, it does damage to stall long enough to land a CC combo on Zaya, so she's going to go down. PDX gonna go ahead and grab the dragon with the bot fire they just got. And then Roman gank mid lane. Yeah. More invades coming in from the Diana here. But if I finds her there, gets the advantage, pops the ulti, and Diana has to flash over the wall. Okay. That's a big cooldown to lose if you're Diana. Obviously, those Diana flash ultis are a huge play, so... Ooh, another gank coming there in the top lane, but need to be careful. JD, they're kind of kiting him out, gets the ultimate into the wall, but now Diana's here, combined with the set ulti and the W. That's going to be a double kill there for PDX. Nice roam by Xerath to help out with the 2v2 there, with the artillery support. Yeah, about a 3k goal lead here for PDX already. Very strong early game. Ooh, gank coming here in the mid lane. Ulti coming out for Vi, and will that be enough to secure the Xerath? It will. Xerath not quite able to get his flash, also goes down. Someone in chat clarify for me, what time is the When in Rome versus Dot series tonight? (6:30 Central). Okay, so about a little under 3 hours from now. Okay. Gank coming, nice support roam here coming in on the Echo. Ult not able to create a lot of distance, but Vi is here with the counter gank, and that should be an. Oh no, no ultis left, so they're gonna walk out of here. 6:30. Okay. By the way, does anyone on NORD know that they're being casted right now? Are they anybody from NORD watching? Actually, hold on. Bit of a fight breaking out here. Ooh, bit of a fail flash there by Jhin. Ends up going down, and now the ult Wildly's going to come down on the Diana. She should go down here as well. She will. Very nice 3-for-1 there, and the Dragon in favor of NORD. Hi. Oh, hey, Zed. There you are. Got one of them. Welcome. Feats of Strength, I wouldn't pay attention earlier, but Feats of Strength over for PDX when they got first tower in top lane. Ooh, nice juke there by Zed on that Nautilus hook. Very dangerous juke, I will say, but it did work. Still about a 3.5k goal lead here for PDX. Ooh. And I can't even see who that is. Oh, that's Zaya's going to go ahead and get caught out and didn't have ulti, so not able to avoid that burst. Now in the top lane, 900 Slimes gets a solo kill on the set. 900 Slimes is a big boy. He's got his heart steal. Ooh, not getting. Oh, gives him a nice little BM before eating him. Very good. And then a bit of a fight breaking out here. And yeah, they just killed the Xayah, but now they got to try to run. Oh, they have the numbers advantage, so Echo's actually going to... Oh, managed to barely get the ulti up, but will he be able to escape? No, he flashes, and he's a bad teammate. Lets his Sona get hooked instead and dies. Oh, that's tough. That is tough. And now Vi's still hanging around here for some reason, and it ends up going down, and ends up using the ulti, but that doesn't make any difference, so... Bit of a gold lead restored there for PDX. And yeah, I'd say you like to live dangerously. You play Sona with Ignite and max Q first. That is living dangerously if I've ever seen it. Meanwhile, a gank coming up here in the top lane. And Set and Nautilus. Oh, Vi and Nautilus both here. And Vi not tanky enough to tank the both of them. Ends up going down. He does get munched by 900 Slimes, but now chose. Oh, no, actually, he's got reinforcements coming in. Nami trying her best to escape. Might be able to do it here. She does have flash. So, goes ahead and use it here, but she's already been tagged by the Sona power cord slow. She's going to end up going down. Picked her into Nautilus, too. Yeah, you're a bit of a lunatic. All right. And Diana trying to get in here. Only manages to get one ulti, but that's going to be enough for now. And go ahead and chase down the very living dangerously Sona here. She's going down as well. 900 Slimes manages to get a kill on the side. But is going to die too. The Zera Q. A lot of bloodshed this game already. PDX going to move in here on the Rift Herald. And what's up, though, is not intimidated at all. He's going to go for the Diana to try to secure this Rift Herald, but it's not going to happen. So, some questionable decision-making by Vi so far this game, but I respect the bravado. You have to about a 6K goal lead here for PDX now. And Echo actually kind of has had a hard time getting involved in this game. Only 2 kill participation so far. Oh, manages to get a stun on Diana here, though. Do they have enough damage to finish off Diana? They do, and she's going to get munched. Now the rest of the fight's going to break out, but Vi, no ulti here. Doesn't really have anything to contribute until it's up. Sarah's going to go ahead and pop ulti. Not really. Oh, actually, ooh, huge amount of damage from the set W, and then ults the Cho'Gath on top of the Sona. She's going to go down as well. You do not want to have a Cho'Gath on top of you like that, especially when you're a Sona. That's going to be a triple kill for JWM. Manages to completely turn that fight around. Now Jin gonna go ahead and ulti, and NORD forced to bail on this dragon here. Huge play by JWM on the set there. Well done. Don't give JWM set. I think I've said that a few times. Walk after these games. Just don't do it. He's very good at him. That will be dragon number 2 and about a 7K goal lead here for PDX. Cho'Gath's going to walk into 2 people here, and he's got Sona with him, which is already proven to be a disastrous combo. Do not stand directly behind the Cho'Gath, Sona, I'm begging you. Just don't do it. Now, a bit of an interesting fight's going to break out here. Set not able to get his ulti off, ends up going down. And Sona manages to stay safe this time. Echo off on the side, fighting off the Diana for the time being. Needs to be careful, he can get bursted from that health. Zera's going to go ahead and pop ulti from under the tower, trying to help out Jin, but nope, Jin gets munched. Nice fight by NORD here. Closes the gold gap significantly, only down 5K. Ooh. Is he doing his best to keep Cho alive, and he succeeds. Nice job on the Sona. Keeping the Cho'Gath upright. I think one thing is very clear about NORD from having watched them. They live or die based on what 900 Slimes does. He's a very good player, and he's kind of a linchpin of their comps. So if he does well, his team does well, and if he doesn't do well, they're in trouble. Now a fight's coming here while the Otacon, they're losing a lot of resistance from tanking it, and now Set's going to go and eliminate Zion on the backside. Cho'Gath trying his best manages to munch the Diana and doing his best to frontline. I mean, look how much pressure he's exerting here just by himself. Already a double kill, he's boxing out the entire enemy team, but Set basically does the same thing to the back of his team. And that's why Juggernauts are fair and balanced. You see 2 Juggernauts just 1v4ing the other team. But in the end, PDX comes out ahead and grabs the Otacon. And huge value from that. And then in Despair, I think he just got that. And he already got 1,300 healing from that one team fight. Huge value. Nice ulti there by Vi's going to go ahead and catch out the Xerath, but for Nautilus here to help peel, and that's going to buy enough time for Xerath to escape, at least for now. And Cho'Gath ends up flashing after him. Cho'Gath basically invincible, kills both of them. Now the Sono's coming in. Jin's flash manages to come in time, but the Q's gonna come in and he's gonna get munched there by the killed by the Cho'Gath. So I'm gonna talk about Juggernauts and then picks Yasuo Morgana. And I played Juggernauts plenty. Ooh, Diana trying to defend here, but not recommended. This is an extremely tanky Cho'Gath. However, he is gonna go down here to the Xerath ultimate. About a 3K gold lead here still for PDX, but it is starting to slip a little bit. JWM kind of zoning them off, 1v3 with the help of the Jhin ulti. Cho'Gath with the Warmog's an interesting choice. It is a lot of health. Unfortunately, the bonus health on Warmog is only from item health, not from max health. So he's not gaining extra value because of his passive stacks, or from his ult stacks, unfortunately. So that would make it Warmog a lot better on him. But still, you know, he's got 7k HP. I think Warmog is probably still pretty good. However, PDX gonna force him off the dragon here and grab it. That's dragon number 3 for them. Ooh, going for the death bush here. Able to go ahead and catch up Diana, but Diana is very tanky at this point. She survives long enough to escape, but not to get her combo off, so now the fight's going to break out in earnest. I don't like the chasing here. Just turn and kill these two guys. Don't chase their backline. There we go. Now Set going to go ahead and get a nice W off. Going to go ahead and basically one-shot the Xayah there. But he doesn't end up going down. Sona managed to steal another kill. Well done. But we're going to go ahead and push this down. This is a full tech Cho'Gath with 20 or 15 kills, which is kind of wild. That's something you see every day. Ooh. They're going to not let him escape. Sona's going to try to help him out. Ooh, and he just munches that Nautilus, and then he says, you know what, I'm not done, and he turns back around and goes for the Jhin. Nice flash Q by the Vi to CC the Jhin, and he's going to go down. Now he should be able to do Baron here, I would think. They're going to try. That was my only kill. No, there was one last game. There was one last game that you stole as well. You stole like a 700 goal shutdown last game on the Soraka. And they opt not to actually go for the Baron here, at least not yet. Trying to get positioned on it. Worth. True. I mean, I play with L. I'm used to all my kills getting stolen by the support. It's all good. Ooh, nice double stun there by the Echo. Unfortunately, Cho'Gath gets rooted by the Jhin W, so not able to quite get in there as well as he wants to. Ooh, Echo ults in for the damage. Ends up working out. Nautilus is going to go down, and then Vi's going to go ahead and ulti there on the Jhin, but not great follow-up, and Jin's going to be able to walk away, but Cho'Gath's just slowly walking forward. And Sona's going to 1v1 the Set over here. Oh my goodness, and that's going to be a solo kill for the Set. 1v1, or solo kill for the Sona, 1v1 by the Sona. 1v1 by the Set. Solo kill for the Sona, 1v1 the Set. You know what I mean. Point is, Sona 1v1 kill. And Cho'Gath still pushing forward, pushing W on his keyboard to move forward. Tanking the tower because he just does not care. He's got, what, like 8,000 HP? Yep. And he's just stacking up his heart still here. He's got his feast up again here pretty soon. Nahir really feeling himself, but he is alone here, so he has to be a little bit careful. He's going to get CC locked here, but he is going to munch Nautilus on his way out. I'd really like to see some kind of movement speed item on Cho'Gath here, but instead he opts for Riftbreaker, which is also fine. I think Riftbreaker is also a very good choice to round out a tank build. You know, 200 AP from this item alone, plus all that increased damage and Omnivamp and ability haste and all that good stuff. So I would have really liked to have seen like an HP item in here, though, like Dead Man's or something, just to kind of help him get into these fights easier. Because when you're this big, your only real weakness is being tided, so... PDX gonna, after killing the Raid boss, they're gonna immediately move on to the Baron here. And NORD really no place to actually contest this. Really out of position here for this Baron call, and they're going to end up, trying their best to, and set wisely. Keeps the jungle out of there. So well done. And that will be Baron here for NORD, but they're going to lose their at least one inhib because of it. But oh no, they don't get the inhib, and they're going to die. Oh, Echo's trying to go back and get it, but not going to be able to. No, get the thing. No, you're dead, buddy. Get the thing. Netsimony, no. Meanwhile, Sona kind of gets caught out doing whatever up here. No, the inhib lives. I mean, I guess if he lives here, it's fine, but okay. No, you know what? That's fine. I assumed he would just die no matter what, but if he didn't live, it's fine. I was told to stop their backs. Okay, well, there you go. I choose to believe that is true. PDX is going to go ahead and move on a dragon here. This will be Mountain Soul for them. So great macro calls by PDX late in this game. Getting on the big objectives when NORD is just not ready to really contest it. Got a 4K goal lead here, 3.5K for PDX, but that doesn't really matter that much at this point. What matters is the objectives. Cho'Gath, yeah, really nothing to buy at this point, so he's just going to be adding gold to his collection. 9,000 HP, seems fair. 1,300 damage to champions. Well, tries to catch out Nautilus here, but not quite able to. Yeah, it's going to be tough to beat them through that Mountain Soul, but, you know, we still got a ways to go, I think. I have a feeling. Oh, unfortunately, Sona's going to have a feeling of pain because she's going to die. Ooh, nice flash by Z to dodge the final Xerath thing, but... Oh my. So this Xayah has 2,319 HP, and the Xayah the set ulti does about 2,230 damage to the Xayah. It basically one-shots her, and that is the problem. That's the problem with frontlining for your team as a Cho'Gath. I guess the set is you can just one-shot your own team if he gets the ulti off and they're right behind you like that. So. Gotta make sure you fan out a little bit when Set's right there. But that's tough. They were kind of on the run. So I don't blame them for that happening, but that's crazy. That does that much damage. Just because Cho'Gath has so much HP. Leximity ints there and goes down. And NORD just needs to defend at their Nexus towers until their bot lane spawns. But they're kind of getting caught out here. Has to blow Flash. Now he does... Oh, still doesn't... Oh, not quite able to get him yet. Does end up munching the Nautilus there. And now Vi is going. Nice slow on the set there. Just get him going down. And Nightmare's going to try to turn, but no ulti. Ooh. Does end up taking down the Sona. Now Cho'Gath has TP'd behind, which is looking like a poor decision. Have I been inspired by Bernie to take Ignite top every game now? Maybe not every game, but definitely more often. I did chat to Bernie a bit about playing top lane and trying to carry games and stuff like that. So him and I had a chat about it. So, but yeah, I feel like this game probably could have been stalled out, but I think NORD got a little too crazy there at the end. Kind of did the one at a time strat. And yeah, I mean, 20 kill Cho'Gath, but in the end, you know, he starts to fall off a little bit as all the carries get their big items. And yeah, that'll be it. I am a TP believer. Yeah, you really believed in on that dive that we did. Oh, boy. All right, so PDX takes game 2, so we are on to game 3. So go ahead and take a look at the draft here for game 3. The sides do switch here, so PDX decided they want counter pick here in top lane for game 3. Fair enough. Probably a good call. Although they end up using it on Ornn, so who knows how good of a call it actually was. All right. The final draft. Victor first pick for NORD. Always a solid choice in my opinion. And then the Varus Yuumi pick for PDX. Okay. Interesting combination. I don't know if I picked those two together, but all right. Then Karma Thresh. Is that a mid lane Karma? Top lane Karma for NORD? That's disgusting. Okay. That is disgusting. And it's going to be Brand mid lane for PDX. I'm assuming that's mid lane. And then Zinzao for the jungle. And then Hecarim Twitch to round out the NORD comp. Okay. Yeah, Karma top. That's gross. And then last pick against the Karma, they opt to go with the Ornn. Probably a good idea. Kind of just immune to that Karma harass after Spectre's Cal, I would think. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into game 3. Let's see it. And it looks like NORD has done a bit of a swap-a-rooney of the runes of the roles. So yeah, basically everyone's in a different spot now, except for Leximity. He's gonna stay in mid, but everyone else has moved. Stephen Chet from top to support. What's up, Doe from jungle to AD carry. Stephen Chet from AD carry to support, and Niners Lines from top to jungle. So they kind of just slide everybody around. Okay. And Karma top lane with the tier star. That is just that's gross. I respect it, but it's gross. Actually, no, fuck it. I don't respect it. It's just gross. Well, 900 slimes on the Hecarim, so that'll be fun to watch. Summoner check here, or not summoner check, but summoner and rune check here. Everything looks pretty standard. Yeah, everything looks pretty normal. Grasp Karma top. That is disgusting. Also, it is a Conqueror Hecarim, not a Phase Rush Hecarim. I know it tends to be one or the other, but it is going to be Conqueror today. What can I say? What can you say, Zeed? What can you say to justify the Karma top grasp with tier? I want to hear it. I'm a support player. I mean, I guess that is a pretty good reason. If you have to fill top lane as a support player and you're gonna get counter picked as support, Karma top's probably a good call. So fair enough. Wow, Hook coming in here on the Yuumi. And wow, she's coming taking a lot of damage. She might actually go down. No, she barely survives. That is the Ornn counter. You think so? You think Karma's gonna bully Ornn out of lane? Both junglers starting topside. Oh, I was going to say full clearing, but no. Zin's coming down for an early gank here in the bot lane. Ooh. Gets hooked, however, by Thresh and then forces the flash. They should be able to get the Thresh here, I would think. They do. A first blood here to the Zinzao. Ooh. Yeah, that Ornn counter is not looking so good at the moment. Solo kill there for the Ornn on the Karma, which isn't a gross sentence, but it happened. Strong start here by PDX. And wow, Hecarim didn't even get a camp lead after that level 3 camp gank up by Zinzao. He ends up at the end of the same amount of camps, although I guess he's still Krugs here, so he'll get one up. I swear top is always jungle diff. True. True. It's which jungler cares about me. All right, Zed, I have to ask. You have a ruby crystal. Are you building a Fimbulventer? First item on Karma Top? Be honest. Rod of Ages? Okay, that makes more sense. I feel like Leximity could have just gone for that all in. He's level 6. I feel like he could have just fought that out, but opts not to. Nord gonna go ahead and move on a dragon here, but PDX is watching. Steven Chet. Okay, why did you queue the dragon though? Queue the fresh. Okay. The fight is breaking out. Numbers advantage here for the moment. Braun's gonna go ahead and get his ulti off, and that's gonna do a lot of damage here. Gonna take down Thresh, and Hector's gonna run down the side. So this should be first dragon here for Nord. And yeah, Feet of Warfare, early dragon here. Great start for Nord here in game 3. What am I saying? Great start for PDX here in game 3. I'm getting confused on who's who. PDX is red. Oh my goodness. I'm getting turned around. Gonna be a gank here in the top lane by Nord. There should be a kill over here to the Hecarim, correct? And Karma making sure not to steal it. I respect that. Good job, nice kill there for the Hecarim. So I lied. Good start here for PDX. Feet of Warfare for the 3rd game in a row, so. The Karma pick in action. I will say that Karma top probably has some of the best gank support in the game. That W and running on them with the snare, S+ tier gank support. Nord gonna go move in here and grab all 3 grubs, no problem. Now a bit of a fight's gonna break here out. Oh no, Victor's gonna get caught out here on the side by the Hecarim ulti, and Yuumi as well, not able to jump on the Xin Zhao in time. Xin Zhao trying his best to turn the play, but is not quite able to. 900 Slime's able to heal his way out of it thanks to Conqueror and Triumph. At least I assume he has Triumph. Yes. A well play here by Nord to get the grubs and then win the fight afterwards. Although Karma is feeling some karma right now, and ends up going down to the Bromstein. About a 1k gold lead here for Nord. Really turned around the kills after that 0-4 start. But yeah, Z just having a really rough time here in top lane. It is a struggle up here. It is a struggle. I feel you though. If there was any role swap I would least want to make, it would be support to top though. It's just so completely different roles. So I don't blame you at all. Gank coming in here in the top lane. Nice flash by Karma, but it's not gonna be enough. Ends up going down, but dies. So okay, gets the return kill. Okay, fair enough. Yuumi not quite able to keep the Xin Zhao alive. All right, Pete Karma. Yeah, she's having a bit of a rough one. Oh, I don't know why the camera's still following her, but there we go. Ooh, then a ult whiff there by Bromstein. Ooh, nice all in here by Blitz Sprite on. Victor was out of position, has to flash. Should be able to escape though, and he will. Ooh, nice catch there by Twitch. Does he have the damage? Yes, he does. So that's going to be a solo kill there for the Twitch and getting both of Varus' sums. They're just going for a pick here, but doesn't quite have the damage to make this play happen, although they might have to try it anyway. They're going in. And Twitch is on his way, but not going to get here fast enough. Hacker's going to go down. The Thresh. Gonna go down as well. Tough. Gold dead even though. PDX gonna go ahead and grab Dragon number 2. Oh, poor Karma. I mean, she survived actually. Wow. That Emperor Debbie is kind of nasty for healing, isn't it? So we get a solo. Do we get a Karma solo kill here? But don't pan away. I want to see the solo kill. Come on. Finish him. Oh, no. Does he have the damage? Come on. No, and Or's going to escape. Tragedy. Oh, my goodness. Oh, no. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, Hector's going to come in for a gank. Nice job ulting through the Varus ulti to basically avoid the root. And now Thresh going to land the pull on Xin. Phenomenal ulti there by, what, 900 slabs. To basically negate the Victor, or the Varus ulti and knock him back. Well, however, 900 Slimes immediately follows up with being way too deep in the jungle without support, but gets saved by the Thresh. Wow, Varus still not at his first item yet. He's got to be close, right? Should be getting Kraken Slayer here. Oh, but he ends up getting hooked here. Oh, okay. Bolts to try to save tower, but is not quite able to. First tower going over to NORD. So we'll end up going. Straight will end up coming down to Monster Slayer. Another gank here on the top on the Ornn, but Ornn is a tough champ to gank. Now Zin coming in for the counter gank does not appreciate what they're doing up here. Ooh, nice attempted interrupt by Hecarim, but ult's a little too early, so Ornn still gets the ulti off. And then Karma, I assume here, will also die. Yes. Eventually, but she does go down. And then going to go ahead and move on to the Rift Herald here, which will secure them feats of strength as well. Indeed, well done to PDX. Still, Gold's still dead even, though. But they were obviously way ahead in objectives. But I gotta be honest, I'm not sure how much I believe in this Varus Yuumi combo. But I guess we'll see. Sorry, I forgot I have my mic off. Simultaneous kill between both ADCs in the mid lane and then both junglers as well, but they Veil. Ornn trying his best to 1v1 the Victor here. Does he have the damage to do it? Nice flash here by Victor, but can he stall out long enough to get this kill on the Ornn? Ah! No. Xin comes in just in time to save him. Tough. That's always the worst feeling when you're in this really long, protracted 1v1 and you finally gain the upper hand, and then someone else shows up and kills you. That's the worst. You fought so long and hard for that advantage and then snatched away. PDX go ahead and move on to Dragon number 3 here. Great objective control for them so far. Going for another gank here on the top lane. Nice, very nice job by Brand. Able to escape here. Not able to get any kills, but does do a ton of damage. There it says, heck with it. They'll never expect a 30-second top lane gank. And that will finally get him. Kill going over to Hecarim there. I'm interested in what he's building here out of this this Kindle gem. Is it Black Cleaver? I guess we'll find out. Then Ornn comes up to try to gank his own lane, but that does not work. Karma shielding 2 OP. Other kill going over to the Hecarim. And that is indeed a Black Cleaver, so there you go. Another ambush kill on Varus by the Twitch. Poor Varus, he's just been getting stealth killed by this Twitch on repeat. Yumi is basically ditched her ADC. She says, all right, I'm Xin Zhao's pet now, so see how long it'll take him to get the best friend buff. Oops, hold on. Wasn't making attention here. Going for a bit more Invader Renoing here. Alright, Slime's gonna go ahead and get caught out. But he decides to turn the fight with Twitch's help. Twitch no ulti though, so not quite as much help as he would like, and he walks into the circle of the Xin Zhao, which is probably not a great idea, but he ends up, oh, he actually ends up picking off the Varus, and now the Thresher's gonna come in, it's gonna land on Xin Zhao. Do they have damage to finish him off? No, they do not. Wisp right here pops the ulti a little prematurely, doesn't him going off, and then, ooh, Yumi ends up getting caught up here by Hecarim as well. Fight like the third monkey to Noah's Ark. I've never heard that before, but that's pretty fucking funny. That's good, Bernie. I like that. The third monkey to Noah's Ark, indeed. And Ornn looking to get 4-man Dove here, but 5-man Dove here, but Francis not so fast, but he doesn't have ulti anymore. They do end up taking down Hecarim, though. That's a lot of CC to dive into. I don't know how the fight's going to go. They do end up killing both of them, but now Xin Zhao's here, and he's going to go down as well. So in the end, just the numbers advantage kind of works out for him. So that ends up being a 3-for-1 in NORD's favor. They're going to go ahead and try to grab the Otacon here afterwards. Varus and Yumi are here. I don't know if they're going to be able to do this. They're taking too much damage. It's not dying fast enough. They're going to have to bail. Ooh. And 1 kill there for Varus and Yumi. 2 kills there for Varus and Yumi. And they get a 3rd. No. So they get 2 kills and they force them off the objective, so well done. And it's hard to know when you should take those fights that you're outnumbered. It's very much a judgment call, and great call there by Varus. It gets a huge shutdown off of it. 900 gold from the Twitch. Wanted to have K gold here for NORD, but still anybody's game. Ooh, Steven Chet kind of getting caught out here, ends up going down. Now the rest of the fight's going to break out. Twitch still saving his ulti. Ornn coming in. Very interesting. Hold it. So no Otacon with 2 dead? Apparently not. Okay, so they go on here. And Ornn ultis, but he... I guess you were that worried about the Hecarim, but I probably should have been more worried about these guys. We're now going to pop off. Ooh, the Ornn knockup barely misses the Twitch, and that allows him to keep firing. And Twitch is still alive. He ends up getting flashed on by Brand, though, and goes down. Now Karma trying to get in there. Ooh, not the best laser by Aleximity, but it ends up being enough. And Yumi's going to go down before she gets back to the Ornn. And now can Ornn win this 1v2? They just got to kite him out. Those Karma shields going to come in clutch here. Just got to shield whoever Ornn's trying to kill. And indeed they will, and Ornn will. Oh no, he pops the flash, but it's not gonna. Ooh, not enough, and he ends up going down. It's an ace for NORD. And they should hopefully be able to get this dragon here as well to stop the Dragon Soul, but they have to reset now, and PDX is already on the way. Zed kind of messing with the bit of a whiff there by the Varus ulti. I get the idea though, and they're gonna move in on the dragon here before PDX is in position, but Bard and Yumi are on the way, and Ornn can TP in. Oh no, Twitch gets caught out on the side by the brand Yumi. It's going to end up going down to the burn. Now the fight's going to break out, but PDX is very split up. And, oh, Nightmare's going to go down, and that's going to allow Hecarim to smite to secure the Dragon, so no Dragon Soul for PDX yet. And now Leximity doing absolute work in this fight. They don't need Twitch to solo carry the fights anymore. They got the damage. And Karma just spamming that Mantra Eon Reap. It's going to be a triple kill for the victor. It's going to be a quadra kill for the victor. Is it going to be a pentakill for the victor? It absolutely is a pentakill. Pentakill for Leximity on the victor. Oh my goodness. I gotta admit, I didn't see that one coming. And he was very smart to get that Magi's before that team fight, because my god, it's already stacked. That's the clutchest Magi's purchase of all time right there. Wow. But huge fight for NORD there. Pretty much everything that had to go right went right for them. Well done. Yeah, it did not look good with Twitch dying on the side, because he's so much of their damage, but I guess with all that utility and Victor, they can win the fight anyway. Ooh, Karma kind of getting caught out here, but Karma has low enough cooldowns now that she, and HP that she can just kind of spam. And Hecarim gonna go ahead and take him down. Hecarim trying to ult in, but ends up getting stunned. Will go down here eventually. No, he's still not dead. Okay, he finally goes down. And Karma has to bail. But now the fight's gonna go in, and both the big carries for NORD are here. You bet $5 there's a second Penta. Well, I didn't watch this game, so you might have watched this game already, so I'm not gonna take that bet. Ooh, nice E follow to pick up the Karma there in the end, but Bran also does go down. Yeah, where is Eric's Penta? I haven't seen Eric get a Penta once in Beer League. What a loser. Okay, Norton, great spot. Up to a 5k gold lane now. Obviously, huge victor. He's probably up to, like, what, 500-something AP? Oh, only 42, okay. Still very good, though. Plus the Zanyas. Ooh, and Varus is going to go ahead and get caught out here. Really? How did that even happen? Did they just... Oh, he did the standard ADC thing where they stand in the middle of mid lane alone with no vision and die. Oh, no. Tragic. Sejuani Penta. I would like to see that. I would love to see a Sejuani Penta. I mean, they are buffing AP Sejuani next patch, so maybe it's time. NORD going to go ahead and move on to the Baron here. PDX is trying to contest, and Hecarim ults over the wall, which I actually don't like. He's going to end up going down here, and now the Baron's still alive, and Nightmare's going to be able to jump over the wall and smite to secure the Baron. Really bad decision-making there by 900 Slimes, and the Baron's going to actually go over to PDX. My goodness. Yeah, that was not the... Ulting over there was not the play, my friend. Yeah, huge save there by PDX to keep this game going. I like that play over the wall if you could just one-shot them and then turn back to the Baron, but you're not that far ahead. So, definitely should have held it. However, they are going to go ahead and move here and take the Otacon. They're going to need to quickly hurry because potential Dragon Soul is coming up here in 30 seconds. They need to reset fast if they have any chance of contesting it. Ooh, a bot I get to ban. Those are always fun. Damn, someone got it fast. Oh, no, never mind. Hold on. See ya. Meanwhile, Otacon's still chilling over there. I did see a game once where both Baron and Dragon Soul got taken before Otacon. Ooh, nice flank here with the Xin Yuumi. And the Ornald's going to come in. They're going to try. Hecarim's just going to go on the backline by himself. And yeah, Hecarim's, he ends up going down, but not before his backline basically kills the enemy team. And do Brandon Varus have enough left in the tank to win this team fight? Well, it's nothing but carries left alive. I guess Yumi's there as well, so in the end, PDX does come out ahead. But Twitch trying to get in there, see if they can somehow contest this dragon. Leximity extremely low. One ability hit will take him down. And that will indeed be Dragon Soul over to PDX. Okay. Cloud Soul for them. Admittedly, not a phenomenal soul given their champions, but you'll always take it. Gold, still about 4K gold lead here for NORD, but obviously behind in the objectives. We'll see how much it matters here. And yeah, PDX realizes they can't deal with these shields. They go ahead and get the Serpent's Fang on Varus, even though this is an on-hit Varus. So they desperately need a way to slow down the amount of shields coming out here from NORD. Oh no, and Ornn's going to go ahead and get caught out here. But now a fight's going to break out. He's going to be able to turn. Oh, he wasn't able to get the second ulti off now, so he thought the CC that PDX was relying on does not happen. And both of the carries for PDX are going to go down. And Niner Slimes, he doesn't care if this is technically a 2v1, he's just going to keep going. That might be game right there. Can they push to end with both carries down? We'll see. And Horn's going to go ahead and get hooked here again. Yeah, I mean, he's tanky, but he's not invincible. And yeah, this is really not what you can't be defending here. Stop this. This is such bad behavior. When you're down a guy, or when you're down like 2-3 guys, and they're pushing your inhib towers, defend at the Nexus. Do not try to defend here at the inhibs, because then you just get picked off one at a time, and then they can end the game. Now, here it looks like they got away with it, but you never do that. Wait for your team to respawn. You never fight outnumbered at the inhib. Remember, inhib doesn't actually do anything. But game's still going. About a 7K gold lead here for NORD now. Final items kind of coming in here for the victor here, so he's going to be massive. 793 AP here. I would have kind of liked to have seen him actually get Void Staff instead of Death Cap, but I think Death Cap is fine, given how much AP he already had. Both teams kind of congregating around the Baron area here. NORD obviously in a better position to start, plus that dead inhib bot lane means that PDX is going to have to send somebody back to deal with that here pretty soon. Oh no, does Ornn get caught again? Oh no. And Ornn moves up to try to ward. Oh no, and he just gets death bushed. Poor Ornn. Yep, and he goes down again, and that means the front line for PDX is down, and they're going to go for another hook lands on the Brand. Brand actually does a ton of damage before he gets hooked and kind of forces him to back off a bit. But now Twitch coming in for the flank, and that's going to be GG. Quadra kill for the Twitch. Does he get the Penta here and prove Eric correct? We shall see. Is he going to chase down the Zen here? He sure is. And is he going to be able to get it? He will. So it's going to be a Penta kill for the Twitch. So a Penta kill for both carries here on Team NORD. My goodness. This was a wild game 3 in a wild series, but in the end, NORD takes it. And that is their first official win of the season. Congratulations to them. And yeah, we'll see if they can build on their momentum tonight against CR. So it's going to be tough. CR is a very good team, but they are also a bunch of trolls, so it's always possible, right? When in Rome versus Dot, I will almost certainly be casting that, so I guess we'll see you guys in a couple hours. And yeah, see you guys in a bit. Bye-bye.